you Chris? Hey, I'm James Lalino, Project Veritas Action. The woman that you've been meeting...
No.
The woman that you've been meeting with is actually an undercover journalist for Project Veritas Action. So we have you on undercover camera talking about...
Kidding me. The Republicans were like, here are 11,000 people we don't want to deal with.
I think what Abbott was doing has proven effective. It's flooded our system. And frankly, I don't know how much Biden is going to appreciate having a mayor be like, hey, you owe blue cities money because of this migrant crisis. Eventually, it's going to make Biden look bad, which we're a month out from the midterms. It's a very perilous situation for him. And I don't know that Eric Adams is capable enough to navigate it.
The city has a right to shelter law. No one in the city is supposed to sleep on the street. People do, but they do it by choice. And our laws state we have to take care of it. That is the law of the city. The law is not designed to say we want asylum seekers to come to New York City. That's not the design of the law.
There was talk about us just limiting the number of migrants we would accept. And I'm glad that we didn't do it that way.
If the mayor did that, everyone would resign. They'd be like, all right, I'm out. This guy. I have colleagues in government who were going to resign if the mayor put a cap on immigrants. If he was after 20,000, we're not taking care of them, they were going to resign over it.
How many will we accept?
All of them. We don't like it, but we'll take as many as they keep sending.
I think the optics of this are bad for Biden, and they're bad for the mayor. And I think Biden's saying, all right, I'm just going to give away money to New York City because, they can't take care of these migrants, is going to just be bad politics for him.
1,400 people voluntarily quit their jobs rather than get vaccinated. They don't deserve their jobs back. They chose not to do a very, very harmless thing that protects the rest of society. I don't give a shit. They're like, this is unfair. F***ing deal with it. We're allowed to set the terms of employment. Period.
What does the mayor say?
He said they quit. Why should they get their jobs back? They quit. I have no sympathy for them. They made a choice. That was the rule. You had a very cushy government job. You could always go not work for the government. Although for a while you could. You just had to move out of New York, which was great. Again, no one was required to get vaccinated. You just had to get vaccinated if you had a job. So, could have moved to Florida. Being a cop is the cushiest gig, and he's got ambition for running for president, and this is it for you. No, you can't. You are very corrupt, and lots of other issues.
How so?
He's worth $2.5 million and has rental properties, and all he's ever done is be a cop and a civil servant.
Are you Chris? Hey, I'm James Lalino, Project Veritas Action. The woman that you've been meeting...
No.
The woman that you've been meeting with is actually an undercover journalist for Project Veritas Action. So we have you on undercover camera talking about...
Kidding me.
Well, see, you're mocking cops, firefighters, and police here about the vaccine mandate. Are they going to get their jobs back?
I'm not talking to you at all.
You're talking to me right now, sir. So we have you on footage here. We're going to release...
I'm not talking to you.
Well, sir, we're talking to you right now. I'm showing you the footage. That's you sitting there. Would you like to see?
That was taken without my permission. I'm not talking to you.
Sir, you said Republican governors flooded our system, quote, flooded our system. How long until New York City's pro-migrant policies become unsustainable, sir? Chris, you also said you don't know if Adams is capable enough to navigate the crisis that's going on right now. What else do New Yorkers need to know about Mayor Adams' incapabilities? When will Adams demand action from the federal government, Chris? You mocked cops and firefighters and nurses. Do you have the courage to do what they do? Do you think Mayor Adams is corrupt? You did say that. What is he doing that's corrupt? I mean, you got to know where the bodies are buried. You're one of his top aides, so...